So you got a random text saying there's an open position from Vector Marketing. Says somebody on our team recommended you, and now you're here. Hi there. Yes, the text is real. Yes, if it says it's from us, Vector Marketing, it is from us. And by the end of this video, we'll show you what's on the other side of that text, if you decide to check out the interview. By the way, props for getting here. I'm sure you encountered all sorts of company experts while doing your due diligence. But the question you have to answer is, were those people just expert heard-its? Meaning they got our referral text, heard it, maybe read something, and immediately turned into a company expert making a 19-minute video advising you on your decision.
I had been personally recommended and that they wanted to interview me.
Or where they had tried it, meaning they received a referral text and actually tried, because not all experience is created equal. So let's get to it. Should you give sales a try and actually go through with this text invitation to apply? Well, that's for you to answer. Here's some context for the referral text that you just received from us. Yeah, that was a bad pun. I immediately regret it. I would like to introduce Leah, who received a text similar to the text that you just got.
One of the main things that really pushed me to try this job out was actually hearing about the experience of working here from one of my friends. I had a buddy that had worked here about 1.5 to 2 years ago, so I reached out to him and I asked him what it was like, and he said that it was great and that he thought I would really like it. And of course, I went online and I read some things and it seemed like a really good opportunity.
By the way, Leah, she sold over $6,000 of the product Cutco in her first week and a half. $6,000. Well, that's awesome. But let's talk about this text. The interesting part about receiving a referral text to work anywhere is that it is uncommon, especially if you're in school and have very little work experience. Like, just say that out loud. I received a text message about a work opportunity that I was referred to, but didn't apply for, from someone that I may not know very well. There's a reason to be a little skeptical, am I right? Like, it's different. Well, that's because our line of work in sales is different by nature. You make your own schedule. You can work as much or as little as you want. You get paid based on the outcomes you create versus the time that you're there. And how we interview is also different. So if you're comparing the old school traditional methods of recruiting versus what you'll experience with ours, yeah, you'll be a bit shook.
I just didn't think I would be good at it. Yeah, sure, I'd done fundraising in the past for local organizations near me, but I'd never actually sold a product, let alone a product like Cutco. And so I was really just nervous and I didn't think I would do that great at it.
Maybe you've even asked yourself the question, why me? Or even, who was this that referred me? First of all, just about every company has some sort of referral process, like Booking.com, Intel, and Google all show logos on screen. We realize if we select someone to be on our team and we have more openings available, why wouldn't we just ask them if they know of anyone who would be a good fit? Versus putting an ad on Craigslist or Indeed or whatever other job sites are out there right now. Have you ever heard of the saying, birds of a feather flock together? If someone on our team is hardworking and driven and a team player, most likely they're friends with people who are like that as well.
I had a teacher that did it. He said he loved it. It was great. I had a friend's parent who had been in sales and they'd all loved it. So I figured I would give it a try.
Fascinating how when you know someone who's done something, you're more likely to give it a try. It's like there's less risk, or it becomes more believable, right? Also crazy to think about what would have happened if Leah didn't give it a try and listen to some random heard-its on YouTube.
I'm now going to be going to college in the fall as a freshman with real-world sales and business experience. And if I hadn't taken this job, I would still be serving and bussing tables, and that's not giving me the experience that I need or want for what I want to do with my life.
Well, yeah, she wouldn't have sold over 6,000 in her first 10 days. But more importantly, she wouldn't have developed that courage muscle that will stick with her for the rest of her life. Courage isn't doing something without fear. It's realizing there's fear in trying something new, but making the decision to do it anyways. Leah made her decision. Now it's up to you to decide what you'll do with that text from Vector Marketing.